Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is day 507 on my journey to 2000, where I play a game of chess every day and I put it on YouTube for folks to follow along, and I track my progress on chess.com, and I go at my own pace. Busy guy, trying to sneak in some time to study. Most times I don't get a chance to study, but I'm continuing on with this daily game thing because it's fun and some folks out there seem to like it. Let's just go ahead and jump right into today's game. Let's see who I'm playing. Yes, Sandipan 84. Sandipan 84 out of India. It's rated 1378, and we've got the Queen's Pawn opening here. The Zucker-Tor variation. We're going to meet that with the Knight to F6. Symmetrical variation. And go ahead to a pin. Yeah, let's pin there. Actually, let's get bishop here. F5. This is the Anti-Colle variation. I'll push this, get knight to d7, eventually here. Okay. Continue with that development. Probably take there and force them to use another tempo to recapture, but we'll see what happens. I think this is going to be my next move. Never mind now, because they're going after this pawn and they've got a double attack on this. Take, but it's okay. So I think we're going to Rook B8. Okay, now we'll push here. Okay, gotta be careful if they defend this square, because take, if I recapture, then they have a fork. But I guess I could always just recapture with the pawn here. Okay. But I think there is no fork possibility yet. So I'll recapture with the knight now. But I gotta move one of these here. And I think I'll move it back here. Gotta get my bishop out somehow. I think probably here or here. Getting the rook across from my king, so take. Yeah. Just go here now and block. I don't know, block something. Yeah, let's go. Still got this move if we need it, but I'm gonna try and castle now. I'm gonna take this so I can free up my bishop a little bit more. I can also, no, I can't. This and then this. Then I can come in, attack the queen. Let's do it. I gave them a semi-open file, though I didn't see that if they take back here. That if they take back with the knight, it doesn't. I just need a castle. Okay, so now after this, queen goes back here, otherwise I've got a discovered attack. Oh, they could come in with a check. Either here or here. I can defend with this knight though, and defend my knight. But then they take. Oh no, never mind. Okay, Yep, okay, so my bishop's gone now. Yeah, let's block here and then take and then castle. Now they are up a pawn, and I did not see it. Let's castle. Beware of the diagonal here. If they go back. Okay, now I can attack this bishop and this bishop at the same time. Okay, they do a good job of defending both. Now this means the queen has to get off the diagonal. And then I can take the bishop. I need to start asking myself what my opponent's going to do. Alright, so they come over there and defend. So this is another opportunity to get the queen off of the diagonal. And if the queen stays on this diagonal, then they can take my knight after I take the bishop, but then after they take, then I can take that bishop. Okay. Yes. So they are planning to take that afterwards, but then I can just grab this bishop. And I think we're okay. So here, attacking the bishop, if they move, then I can take. And if they go somewhere else, say here, I know because that's covered, here, at this, I think. Expecting me to take here and they capture, then I just sack my queen. Okay. So now this just sets up a pin, but I could come here and fork. And if this, then take. Just win the rook. Now here, if I exchange pieces, it's good. So I think I'm going to offer up every opportunity to do so. This, take. Otherwise I take the bishop. If here and they retreat back, then I just take here. They're not going to want to trade off material, so yeah. Expecting that, and then I can take here. Let's do it. In a good spot now. We'll just take pieces away, and then there we are. All right, day 500 and what is this? 506 in the books. Let's check out the analysis here. Oops. Thank you for the game, Sandipan. d4. I play with 86% accuracy, 0 blunders, 0 misses, 1 mistake. Played as if I was a 20-50 rated player. Looks like I was good through the opening, slight disadvantage entering the middle game, and actually was at a severe disadvantage probably halfway through the middle game. But then going into the end game, I did find that blunder that I was able to capitalize on. So let's go through it. Symmetrical variation, Anti-Colle, these are all decent moves. That pawn push was interesting. The engine liked just connecting the pawn chain that way instead of using it as a way to get my bishop out. Taking with the knight was a little inaccuracy. They probably liked taking with the pawn better. Maybe it allowed for this. Definitely allowed for a clear shot at their king. Some retreat squares for the bishop. But after this mistake, I retreat, which was good. And then we continue on into the middle game until there's some tactics here. So with this check, this is my mistake for the game, going back and retreating on d7 with my knight. I think the reason for that mistake was evident after the next sequence of moves, because they eventually went a pawn over here with take, take, take. And I didn't see that. If I would have thought, okay, what would my opponent do now? They would have taken. I would have taken back, and I should have seen this, but I didn't. Even after I took back with the pawn, I didn't see this. So a better move, instead of retreating knight to d7, if this, then after take, take, then the queen does not have an angle. So that could be it. Or if queens trade and then they take, maybe that's a better position. Let's see. That's the best move. The queen d7 move is a close second, but either way, they're taking that knight or that bishop. So moving on, after they get up a pawn, I stuck with it and found this this mistake that they made, allowing me to find this great move, which offered a double attack on their bishops. And so they make the best move to defend both of them, but it allowed me to chase their queen around until they got off the diagonal. Now here they could have come back here, which would have been the best move, because after I take here, wait, what? Yeah, if they would have gone here, and I would have, why is it going all the way back to the beginning? Come on, chess.com, you can do this. Okay, so here, going to this square, and if I would have taken, they would have taken here. I would have taken here. They would have taken here. And we would have had a lot of exchanging, and I would actually be winning in this situation. But they ended up going here, which allowed me to take. And I think in their head, they were like, well, we can exchange material evenly. But they didn't see that I had this bishop hanging as well. So here, up an entire piece. They bring the rook over, and it allowed me to just execute on a number of tactics here that allowed me to trade off pieces and eventually get a resignation. So there you have it, folks. Day 506 in the books. I'm rated 1409. Until next time.